Good morning, you guys. If you guys saw yesterday, we were doing the siding and planting bulbs. I went and got a longer auger because, well, we had a longer auger. I went and found, well, Brent went and found the longer auger because I woke up this morning and my back and my legs are killing me. Planting bulbs is not for the faint of heart. But we got all the siding ripped off up to where it goes. We're waiting for a delivery from Home Depot because we're getting a new window. We're gonna make the window a little bit bigger. It's gonna be about a foot bigger. It just kind of looks like a little tiny window on the wall right now. So this will help a lot. And Brent is gonna be working on this. He's got to move some of the studs around and do other manly things, I don't know. And we're gonna go plant bulbs in the back. I've got a taller auger so I don't have to bend down nearly as much. So let's go to the side yard and get that all done. Plan for today is to get these 200 planted, and I think I'm gonna try to stack as many in this bed and over on this side as possible. The only dilemma is that we will be widening the walkway at some point, which involves like ripping out this original sidewalk here. You can see it's cracked, and then taking up those bricks, and I want it to be almost that wide, and it'll come all the way down to where this gate is. You can see it doesn't even, it's not as wide as the gate even is, and so this will make it so it's quite a bit wider, and so that way we can walk in and it's not this little teeny tiny walkway. So we're gonna try to get as many planted on this side and this side. That's still the shocks and struts mix right there, and I just gotta figure out about where this is gonna go, which I think is right about here. So I think I have planting space from here over, and then I'm gonna also try to get some in this bed, and then that bed right there is all daffodils. So we've got 200 left to go here, and then I have 100 of the sauna ones left, and then that is it. So after we get all of those planted, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 700 bulbs planted, and then we'll have 100 more, and then we have 400 to go up into the front yard under the new window and siding. This is the longer auger. It's not too much longer, but it means that I don't have to be on my hands and knees. I can just kind of like slightly bend down to do this. It's not too long, and I have used it so much. It used to have a like hexagon shaped bit, but now it's very circular. That's the only gripe that I have about this, is after doing so many of them, then all of a sudden it will start to like just spin inside the drill, and it won't like actually start auging anymore. And so I do try to be a little more careful with this. I had this for about 4 years now, and it does work really, really great. You can see that this point right here, it actually used to have like kind of like a little like arrow to it, but the bits have been grinded off. So this one has been put through the ringer, but this means that I don't have to be on my hands and knees digging the holes. I can just slightly bend over, which will be so much nicer. So I have run out of fertilizer, which is okay. I ran out yesterday, but that's okay. These bulbs do have some energy, and honestly the soil that we have here is really, really good soil. So I'm not too worried about it. That fertilizer just really helps give it that extra big boost in the springtime when these bulbs come to life. I will pick some more up, and then I'll just top dress the top of the soil, and it'll feed down when it starts to like water the soil. And for those of you that don't know about planting bulbs, I don't think I mentioned this yesterday, you need to plant the bulbs about 2 inches deep. You want to take the size of the bulb, and then you want to double the depth of your hole, and that's about how deep you want to plant it. And that's true for pretty much any bulb. Whatever the size of the bulb is, you want to double the depth of planting, and that's just a general rule for planting. It makes it that much easier. Then you don't have to be like, oh, well, it's 2 inches. Do I need to plant it this far, this deep? Double the size of the bulb, and you're good to go. And the point needs to go towards the sky. So I've got some of these holes dug. My back is killing me, and so I'm just gonna get these ones in the ground, and then I'm gonna just like slowly throughout the day dig more and more holes slowly. Babe, come here, quick. Quick. I was literally doing it right here. Oh, and it popped. Oh, I'm still recording. Fabulous. Well, I hit a water line. I don't even know how I hit a water line. I was trying to get just a couple bulbs in right back here to kind of hide the sewer clean out that we have right here. And I was digging here, and that solenoid just kind of popped up, and then water started gushing absolutely everywhere. So I'm gonna put these in their holes, and we're gonna let this area dry out a little bit so we can dig it out and see what's going on. Because we just needed just a few more projects to do today. Some days things don't go as planned, and that is okay. That is kind of going to be the motto for this year, is if it doesn't go to plan, it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna get upset about it. I broke a pipe while we're in the middle of planting bulbs that I need to get planted, and we have the siding ripped off the front of our house, and it looks like it's about to rain. Things don't always have to go according to plan, and that is going to be what I live by this year. It's okay, it can happen another day, it can happen tomorrow, and if the bulbs don't get planted, it's not the end of the world. If I don't get 1,200 bulbs planted, and I get 800 of them planted, I'm going to enjoy those 800 bulbs, and I'm not going to let not getting the rest of them, the 400 bulbs planted, I'm not going to let that ruin my day. I'm not going to let that ruin my springtime. I'm going to enjoy those 800 bulbs I got planted even more than not getting some of them planted. So it's not going to be the end of the world. So I think I'm going to end the video here because now I gotta dig. I gotta see what we can do about that water line. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. It didn't go as planned. I got some of the bulbs planted. I got maybe 75 out of the 200 that I wanted. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys. So we found the leak. Fully muddy, sweater, everything. My knees are soaking wet, and we had to shut the water off of the house, so I can't wash up. So we'll see what happens now.